with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Denver. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
They're on 17-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
At the 34-yard line.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone now. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Harvey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Throwing here, Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Dolphins nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Devon Achane to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They send Hill right. Tua now from the gun. It's a big strike to Hill. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Even 24 yards on that one. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They've got a man in motion. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Here's Tua. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Gain of 17 yards. 1st down Miami.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right here.
Tagovailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. Room to run inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Denver in just a minute. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Ready, watch the motion. Ready,
Trying to run it in, H.A. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Solo left. 18. Hey, 21's here.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you've got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Nix from the gun. Forced out to his right. That one's complete right side. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Bombers.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start the drive with Achane. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
20 TX. 21G, 21G. Long.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, 21, let's go. Hey. Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now Nix. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
On second down, it's Etienne. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On third down, here's Nix. Will finds his back. Harvey. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
First and 10 from the 43. Knicks now to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And this one is launched downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And that will set up first and goal.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Go ahead.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Watch an Oscar. Watch an Oscar. Good.
And off running left. It's a chance. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain.
Tua off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession.
At their own 16-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Achane. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, come on. You. Hey, low. Set.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call. Nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready, set.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
21G.
Tagovailoa on first down. This time not able to get it to him. He's got a favorite target on this drive. Incomplete there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Here's Tua again. Finds him on the slant. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll send him over right. Achane will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
28. Broncos 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10.
Hold on, son. Cute, ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Here's Nix to throw.
33-yard line.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game. He's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Achane again. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again.
35. Broncos 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Giving this to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Oh, my son! Hey, we gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Extra DB out there for the Finns. 3rd down.
Captain. Oh, my son! Kill! Hey!
To the air on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. That's caught at the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Oh, my son! Hey, my son! Bombers.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, my son! Ready?
Once more, it's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son!
They'll throw again. Nix. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Oh, my son!
They're running with Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Running left, here's Achane. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 14.
All set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M and give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock and give me the key. There's only me. Wait till I.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is Hut. Away, away, away! Away! Captain. Bombers. Chill.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Connects on the crosser. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On my set. Go, go, go. Ready.
Nix with it on 1st. Buying some time right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
On my set. Ready.
Nix to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
On my set. Hey, I got it. Ready. Stay at home. To the right. Stay at home. Stay at home.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
On my set. Ready. 180. Wait, hot.
Desperation time here. Cut out left. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. That decision to go for it on 4th does not pay off.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it, it's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
40.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Dolphins moments away from their 4th win of the year. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Hey, get set. Do it again. Out.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he cuts it back right. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop it.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught at the floor. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins keep running away with this. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. return. This is Etienne. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Achane running right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Get set. Get on.
Let's stick with Achane. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Get low.
All plays on the table here for third and 3.
Good. Ready, team.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
He was brought down